Our top story today at noon, Governor Rick Scott visiting Bradenton this morning to announce his new plans to fight opioid abuse in Florida. ABC 7's Erica Jackson joins us live from Bradenton this afternoon. And Erica, what did the governor reveal today?
Good afternoon, Scott. Governor Rick Scott, he has made big plans this year, and he keeps putting more out at what he plans to do in fighting the opioid epidemic. In May, Governor Scott directed it as a statewide public health emergency, and Florida received $27 million in federal grant funding. Then in July, Governor Scott signed a bill in Sarasota County, creating new penalties and enhancing already existing penalties relating to synthetic opioid drugs. Today, the governor announced he is proposing legislation to combat opioid abuse during the next legislative session. Scott wants to place a 3-day limit on prescribed opioids, but some patients can still receive a 7-day supply under strict conditions. Scott also wants to require all healthcare professionals to use the Florida Prescription Drug Monitoring Program that helps healthcare workers before prescribing drugs to patients. The legislation will also include reforms to fight unlicensed pain management clinics and education courses and create new opportunities for federal grant funding. Scott is also proposing for the state to invest $50 million to fight opioid abuse. Governor Scott believes this plan will help law enforcement focus on fighting other crimes and keeping the community safe.
Often what happens is who actually deals with the drug abuse is our law enforcement. And so, that's not their primary job, is to deal with the drug issue in our country, but they do. And so we're going to make a big investment in the Florida Violent Crime and Drug Control Council, which will help our local law enforcement.
And Governor Scott says he is so focused on battling the opioid epidemic because his family was directly impacted by opioid abuse, and he says that he believes every single person in Florida knows someone that has been affected by the opioid epidemic, which is why he's proposing that $50 million to go towards combating opioid abuse. Reporting live in Bradenton, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.